Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum here in South Florida at the casino at Dania Beach, and I have the honor and the pleasure and the privilege to have Billy Gunn, Austin Gunn,
son, not brother. I know we look a lot like brothers, but we're not. He is actually my son. And if you're wondering what I'm doing with this rubber band, we are, like he said, at Gangrel's show, and I'm about to get ready, so I'm trying to warm up my old bones.
And I'm prepping him in his ear, saying, you got it, you're the best.
He's making me feel good about myself.
Yeah, you got it. He usually needs this.
Yeah, he's nothing like me.
No.
All right, so Austin, what was it like out there? You had a big match tonight. Tell us about your match and just the crowd reaction. I mean, they were into it.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect out there. I just kind of go into every match just like it's my first. You go out there, you show your personality, and of course I have zero. But yeah, you just go out there and have a good time, and the wrestling comes easy, and just try to entertain them. That's what they're here for. So it went really well tonight. I got to face Lance, third generation wrestler right there, and I'm a second generation, so that's just a good connection right there, and it was fun.
Billy, what can you say about how he's come along and about just him wanting to get started in this business?
Do I have to say it in front of him?
Be nice. I'll cover my ears.
Yeah, I was going to say, you go in the other room.
Earmuffs, son. No. He's awesome. He's a lot of fun to be around. He's a good kid. I have another one too, who's Colton. If we don't mention him, he gets mad. No, but he's a lot of fun. He gets it. The cool thing is he gets it. I mean, if he, he's just, I don't know what it is. I mean, our deal was they had to graduate college first, so they got that done. He's a college graduate, which is awesome. And then started doing it, but from the word go, he just reacts. Like he doesn't, like you'd think that he would emulate everything that he's seen on TV because he's been around it his entire life. But he doesn't. He just goes out there, he has some fun, listens to the people, and just reacts to what he's doing.
Is that something that, I mean, he was able to do right away? Is that something he didn't have to teach more or less? He sort of had that?
Yeah, you can't really teach that. I mean, that and the attraction that people have to him. Like I like to compare him in a sense to Road Dogg. Road Dogg was the same way. We were so good together because we were so different. Road Dogg's just that guy that just has that thing where you like him, you have no earthly idea why, but you just want to hang out with him. I do not have that. He has that. He has that thing. It's something about him that people dig, and you can't teach that. Like I can't teach people to like him. So, and that is kind of a head start for him in a sense because he doesn't. It's not like he's trying to do something with the people. The people just jump on board automatically.
Austin, what's it been like for you learning the wrestling and the psychology part of this business?
Yeah, I think I'm learning in reverse because usually you teach someone how to do an arm drag or something like that, and then you teach them how to work a crowd or personality like that. So it's kind of like I'm literally training in reverse. The personality came, working the crowd came, and just now as I progress more into the wrestling aspect of it, it's kind of just, I'm just taking it day by day and piece by piece, and I always just shut my mouth and listen to him just so I understand it a little more. And it's just, I know, yeah, you're a good teacher. I gotta give you that. You're a really good teacher.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, I mean, the personality always came. I could always get people on board in that aspect. It doesn't matter if I'm going in there and just saying, hey, and then I leave the ring. They're all like, what? Like, where's the wrestling part? So, I don't know. It's coming day by day, and I'm getting better and better, and that's kind of just training in reverse.
Austin, did you play any sports growing up?
I played everything. I played a little bit of AAU basketball, very short career. My brother was the basketball player, very good. I played football, lacrosse. I got a scholarship to Rollins, a full ride. And
Rollins, that's a pretty big academic school. Wait a second now.
Yeah, and it's
well, hey, he didn't go on academics.
I did not go on academics, I'll tell you that.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, but I majored in elementary education, and to be in that major, you have to have a personality, you have to get the kids on board, and that's kind of where I started with my personality. I was just like, this is awesome, make it fun for them, and then the work comes easy. And it's the same thing with wrestling, it's make it easy for them and to follow along and fun for them, and then the work comes easy. And ironically enough, it's just 2 and 2, and it's just.
Did you always want to wrestle then when you were younger? Even you were thinking about something maybe I want to.
My mom was hyping me up my entire life, and he was the only one that didn't want me to jump on board. And then as I grew through college, I was like, business isn't for me, and I love teaching the kids, but I don't want to do that right away. And I was like, you know what, I'd regret it if I didn't at least give this profession a try, knowing that I grew up in front of The Rock and Stone Cold and Road Dogg and Big Show and just had all these heroes and icons that were larger than life, and then having Billy Gunn, my dad, as a coach, I was like, I have the resources right here. I just want to give it a try. And then the first day I went in the ring, I go, this is it. I was like, this is it. But at least I have a degree to fall back on.
Yeah, you do have that degree to fall back.
I wanted him to suck so bad. Like,
He did.
It's not like it wasn't a thing for me. It wasn't that I didn't want them to be in the business. I just don't want them to think, hey, we have to follow in Dad's footsteps. We have to do what he said. And it was never that. I've always preached to them, please be your own person. I do not care if you do this or not. And it's an awesome job to have. It's just a very, like, people think it's glitz and glamour. Like, you put in a lot of work before you get the glitz and glamour part of this. Yeah. So, and that was it. I just didn't, like, we all as parents always want better lives for what we do. You know, our kids to have better lives than what we did. So wrestling provided that for them, and now he wanted to do it, and I went, oh.
That's what is fun about it now, because if he was just coaching me and wasn't in the ring with me sometimes here and there, I don't know if it would be that special, or if he wasn't with me hands-on, I don't know if I would, like, it's just that connection and that feel, which is so cool. And then he kind of made me fall in love with it on top of my love that I had for it. So I had this much love for it, and then just being there with him, I was like, this is what it's all about. Like, this is why we do this and this. And I started putting the pieces together, and it fell in hand, and I just love it, and I'm getting the hang of it.
There's been some great father and son tag teams in the lore of history of wrestling. Have you guys teamed together yet, or is that something maybe down the road you do?
We have teamed a couple times, and it's a lot of fun. But I feel like I do all the work.
He does, yeah.
Like,
I just sit there and I cater to the crowd and make fun of him and just like get the crowd on my side. He's in there doing all the work, and then he tags me in like I'm gonna do something, do a little something, and then tag him right back in.
And then he ruins it, and then I have to come right back in and fix it.
Bingo, yeah. Yeah. I usually scramble and mess everything up, and he goes, come on, let's go.
Here, tag me. That's what I'm here for, to fix things.
Now, Austin, so you're a college grad. Now you're in the pro wrestling business. The one question that I don't know has been asked to you, and I'm going to pose it. Did you ever think of joining the rodeo?
That thing I used to do before you were born.
Rodeo. Growing up riding horses, and I took care of them and stuff like that. He really got.
They had a horse for a week, and then they went. You mean you have to feed it and brush it and take care of it? And I went, yeah. And they went, no, sell it.
No, don't bury me right here. Colton had the horse. I did not have the horse. It was Sunshine. Remember? Sunrise. His horse was Sunrise. Yes, we did keep it for a week, but that was not my horse. But I dabbled into everything, but like growing up and then hearing about that past of like him rodeoing and stuff like that.
Bull riding and everything. Your dad was really good. This is something that not a lot of people know. He was a great professional wrestler, but also on the professional rodeo circuit and all.
State University in Texas. Yep. 1 semester down, baby. Then you out of there. See, I couldn't take that route. He wouldn't let me take that route.
No, because the school wasn't for me, and I had my own mind. Yeah. Like, you had your own mind.
Yeah,
it's just, I was going to make it up for you.
The rodeo was just tough on his body, and he told me about it. And I think I like more of just hearing about what he did and how he came up, and that's good enough for me. I don't want to get on a bull anytime soon. So.
All right.